Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. There is a change of scenery. I am on my balcony. This was a project that I had yesterday and I was like, you know what? I want to make the balcony a little bit more spring, have more flowers. So I have a little bit of like marigolds over there, which I'll show you guys. And I bought this shrub from a nursery. And I have my jasmine growing over there. It's gonna grow vines, so hopefully it will start growing soon. And then I have an herb garden. I have some herbs: basil, thyme, parsley, oregano, and some rosemary, right? Yes. So I figured, you know what, why not come outside and listen to the city noises, but more especially I am enjoying listening to the birds and just enjoying the space. So I was like, why not sit down here and have a good time? So that's what we're doing here today. Anyways, I wanted to talk about the reason why I left social media. Babes, we are outside, so there is going to be a lot of hustle and bustle. So I left social media November of 2023, so roughly a year and 5 months, and I'm loving that experience, guys. Like, life is so much more enjoyable without it, and I'll get into detail as to why I left. I mean, honestly, we all know that social media is bad for us. It's doing a lot more harm than good. You know, for me personally, based off of my experience, I felt like it was taking time away from the important things that I needed to do, whether it was school, spending time with my loved ones, friends, exploring, whatever the case might be. So I felt like it was just not doing anything great for me. I mean, yes, it's nice to see other content creators giving advice, especially like studying abroad. I watched a lot of content creators on TikTok because TikTok was really helpful for me within that journey. But I do think there's more cons than pros. But anyways, as many of you guys know, I am a psychology major. So I had a class about AI and social media and how literally these apps are designed to keep you hooked, to keep you, addicted, and keep scrolling on their app. Like, they are sitting in their little lab and creating these things. So it's not good. It's not good because it's those constant dopamine hits whenever a notification hits. It's very distracting. It's very distracting for life. And I feel like life is not all about that, For me, life is not that. So that's why I got rid of it. And also for me, oh my gosh, guys, I started seeing people's outfits and I wanted to buy it. Like, I was like, you know what, I want that, I want that, I want that. And at that point, it's like, I need to be spending my money wisely because I do not have unlimited funds. At the end of the day, it's all a big scam. You are being sold lies. You are being fed lies. Some of it may be true, like there's comedy skits. You can scroll on there and have a good laugh and, be on there until 2 a.m. and watch the funniest skits ever, which, there is the entertainment aspect of it, but there's also the fakeness of it, which some of them are not true. We do not know what other people had to go through or do to get a certain lifestyle that they're portraying online. Be mindful of that, be cognizant of that. And thing is like, I knew, but it would still get to me. I'd be like, why is this girl at the same age as me, living the life that I want, having all of these things? And it starts to get to you. You start to question yourself, your journey. And I feel like, the more time I spent on TikTok and social media and Instagram, really, those two are the problematic ones for me. I felt disconnected from my own life. I felt like, what the heck am I doing with my life? I started to really question the things that I've been doing, and I feel like I've been doing great things, but social media does that to you. And obviously we know that there has been a lot of studies done, to show that excessive social media use is very bad and can cause anxiety, depression, self-esteem issues, and most of all, feelings of isolation. So we know that the information is out there, the studies have been done, and I feel like we just don't care. I mean, if everyone's on social media, everybody's living a blast, it's like, oh, why should I get off of this? So yeah, I think that's really the hardest thing, is like everyone is on there. I think for me, one of the things that I miss, I guess you could say, is FOMO, fear of missing out. The little trends or the little buzzwords, like very demure, very cutesy. I mean, I heard that through people, but it's like there's this TikTok language that you're essentially missing out on. I mean, it is what it is. I feel like it does not really make that much of a difference. If I don't know a word, it's like, okay, what is that word? Somebody will tell me and we move on, but it feels like you're missing out on those things. Essentially, one of the biggest main reasons why I left, I felt like it was taking time away from my life. School, my studies, it was draining me, energy. Like, why am I on my phone 5 hours in a day? Please tell me. Where on iPhone it tells you how many hours you've spent on your phone. My number was very high and I did not like that. And I think I just went cold turkey. That November of 23, I think it was during finals, for some reason I felt like I wasn't studying as well as I should, and this traintle, I felt like I wasn't studying as hard and putting in the time, and I was just like cold turkey. I was like, I'm getting rid of it all, I'm deleting it, I'm done, this is not serving a purpose for me. And ever since then, like, I have never turned back. I think maybe January of this year, I permanently deleted my TikTok. My Instagram is still disabled. I don't even remember the word, but you cannot find my profile on Instagram. I don't have the app on my phone. I could log in and go delete it, but I feel like it's already, it's gone. So why not? Why should I? And I have Facebook, but I'm not really active on Facebook. I disconnected my Facebook. I didn't even know there's a word. I disabled my Facebook, deleted my Twitter. The only social media that I have is YouTube, per se, if you want to say it's social media. Yeah, and I mean, I use my YouTube for music. Obviously, I post a lot of my vlogs on YouTube. And I know that there's YouTube Shorts, which I've seen creep up, but I have not been really participating in it because it's like the same thing, just on a different platform. So, yeah. And I feel like ever since leaving social media, I have had, I've noticed a huge difference in my life. I have more time for a lot of things. I have started obviously engaging in a lot of hobbies. I've started doing pottery. I mean, that is a class, but I do literally take time out of my day and go to the studio and just throw stuff on the wheel or make stuff. I feel a lot more focused, a lot more connected to the world, connected to the city. At first, I used to hate San Antonio. I was like, San Antonio is boring. I don't like this and this and this. I'm ready to get out of here. But I feel like now that I'm actively going out there and trying to do new things, meet new people, and just live life the way we're supposed to, I feel like, it's not that bad. It's actually giving. She's that girl. San Antonio is that girl. And I feel like I've been more in tune with a lot of things that I didn't know that I could do, but now I'm doing, and things that I've known that I could do and I'm doing. I took a singing class.
As sweet Polly, one late music and then a sudden strange fancy came into her head. No father, no mother shall make me false prove, unless as a soldier and follow my love. So early next morning she softly arose and dressed herself up in hot and brother's clothes. She
I've always loved to sing. I was in the choir in high school. I sang at my church. So that's just something that I'm getting back into. Cooking a lot more, doing more meal plans, like actually taking out the time out of my day to plan the meals that are going to be had this week. And if it takes an hour, I don't care. I'm cooking it before it's like, say, what can I put in the microwave? Like chop, chop, chop. And it's like, no, I had the time. It's just that I was dedicating my time to something else that was not serving me. I wouldn't say I love to garden, but I love having plants around, and I'm starting to take care more of my indoor plants, and I want to have more plants for sure on this balcony. Like I want this balcony to be full of life. I think also the triathlon, swimming, biking, running, like I've had time to do that, you know. So I feel like I'm using my time effectively in good activities that make me feel good and make me feel productive. Just a lot more time to focus on myself and my passions and my relationship and friendships. I feel like I'm more present. I'm here. I'm in the moment, you know, very much reconnected to everything else that I abandoned. Will I ever return? I don't think I will ever return. I don't think so. I do think that it's harder to connect with followers or subscribers. It's harder to keep up with friends from all over the world. But one thing I say is, if you do not have my number, we're not that close. Because baby, you could send me a photo, you can send me a postcard, I can send you my address, you can send me a postcard. Let's reintroduce things that were like, you know, part of like living, you know. I don't know, maybe this is just me. Maybe my frontal lobe has developed. Maybe I'm grown now. I'm participating in grown people activities. I'm boring now. I don't care. But as long as I'm happy, I feel free, I feel liberated. That's all that matters. The one thing you can take away from this video is that you do not have to be on social media. You can literally invest your time into other things. You don't have to get rid of it, but you can reduce your time on it. For me, the best decision was to get rid of it because I know myself. Like, no, it needs to be completely removed in front of me in order to not engage in an activity. So yeah, if you are doubting your self-worth, your accomplishments, achievements, feeling like you're behind in life, it's because of social media. You are constantly feeding your brain these images, these videos, these people that, you know, have life figured out, and it makes you question yourself. But anyways, I'm not gonna talk too much. So anyways, just try it. Do a little social media detox. Just 24 hours without it, a week without it, 3 months without it. Work on your goals. Do whatever you want to do within that time. But just try it. Give it a try and see what happens. You will not regret it. And put yourself out there. Put yourself in scary situations. Go meet people. Do whatever. Go join a run club like myself. I don't know. But anyways, I'm just gonna finish this video here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and my newfound hobbies and things that I love doing now. And yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And remember, life truly happens offline. Was that cringe? Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm like those self-help people, whatever. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Anywhere you go,